Welcome back to Bloom. There is a natural remedy that could improve your oral health, especially for cancer patients, and it all centers around sea salt, but a specific kind. Joining me now is the Chief Scientific Officer of H2Ocean, Dr. Rajiv Saini, and the inventor and CEO, Eddie Kolos. Gentlemen, welcome to Bloom.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
So today we're talking about the science around a specific type of salt, red sea salt. Why red sea salt?
So sea salt has been around for thousands of years, even before the origin of planet Earth or even existence of human life. Yet in the last decade, it has gained a significant attention. And one of the reasons is that the consumers nowadays want to rely on the ingredients which are natural and chemical free. And secondly, the medical research is unfolding the new scientific discoveries behind the sea salt and how it is improving the human health in total, and particularly about the sea salt from the Red Sea. That's why it is called red sea salt. So there's a lot of type of sea salts in the market today, and the consumers often get confused which sea salt they should rely upon. So when it comes to sea salt, it should work on three basic components. Number one, what is the bioactive mineral complexes, or we can in a simple way say that what are the mineral content of the sea salt, how the sea salt is processed, and what kind of therapeutic value the sea salt it has. So the red sea salts coming from the Red Sea is one of the most mineral rich sea salt you can find in planet Earth, and it contains 80+ bioactive mineral complexes. That's why it has a lot of therapeutic value.
And Eddie, you and I were talking during the commercial break that back in the day, whether it was getting wisdom teeth out or maybe you had a canker sore, my mom would always like, oh, swish some salt, gargle with salt. But it's the specific red sea salt that works for wound healing, especially with cancer patients, correct?
Correct. Now, the old remedy of gargling with salt water rinses has been around for a long time, but knowing that there are better alternatives than just a regular table salt. The difference is table salt is sodium chloride. It only provides two elements, sodium and chloride. It's kind of like if you want to take the vitamin, would you take the one that has two elements or the 82 elements that's going to match your body's natural saline solution that your body is need? And your body is an ecosystem, so you don't want to not have the right elements that is going to deliver the right minerals to the place where it needs to be. And for cancer patients, but for all patients or anybody can be using sea salt rinses.
And not all mouthwashes are the same. I know you guys have formulated this, which is incredible, and giving people access to it. But just going to get a mouthwash, sometimes just regular mouthwashes that you get at your local store might not be so beneficial at all.
Well, the reason for that, I spent a lot of my time in clinical dentistry as well as in the experimental labs, working in different research based on the oral care products. So the commercial mouthwash usually contains a lot of alcohol, chemicals, dyes, and fragrances and flavors that all make it very worsen. Even they have then added sugar. So all these things are not good for the compromised immune system when you are dealing with some devastating situations like oral side effects of the cancer treatment. That's why it is not recommended to use the so-called traditional oral care products. Even though we don't recommend to use even without, if you are dealing with the cancer as well. But still, in the cancer patients, your oral mucosal immunity is highly compromised. At that time, you need something natural, something that can boost up your immunity, that boost up your mineral content, and then can boost up all the minerals and enzymes and the vitamins which you need at that point of life to get yourself more resilient to fight against the oral infections. And that's why sea salt from the Red Sea proves to be one of the greatest therapeutic effect into that. In fact, myself and Eddie wrote a book about the science of sea salt, like how the sea salt plays a big role in human health and healthcare system in total. And this book is also contributed by more than 70 different professionals around the world, and making it one of the greatest comprehensive artwork of the benefits of sea salt in healthcare system.
Eddie, we only have seconds left, but I know what you formulated is a chemical-free alternative for those with cancer, side effects and oral
Right.
health, but could everyone use it?
Everybody could use this, and they should. Actually, will help their immune system build, and all over health is very important. It's a match to your oral health too as well.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here. We certainly appreciate it.
Yes, thank you
Thank
for
you.
having us. I appreciate that.
You can read more about the benefits of sea salt for cancer patients on bloomtampabay.com.